Hey guys, it's Jenny, and I am back with part 2 of your weekly energy oracle update on isolation and releasing control. The first part of the video, we ended with talking about being isolated, basically, and leaning in on divine and spirit to be there for you and to be your friend and to be your support and comfort during a time where you feel very much alone in your own thoughts, your mind, your world. So let's move along into the next 3 cards out. I have pulled from my Chakra Insight Oracle book. The first one out we have is number 43, the Crown Chakra. This one's about spirituality, energy, connection with the divine, pure awareness, enlightenment, fulfillment, cosmic consciousness, the absolute, grace, inner quest, intelligence. Message of this card is, it says the crown chakra is located on the top of the head and is the energy center of consciousness, transcendence, and divine union. Yogis call the chakra the seat of enlightenment. And the Sanskrit word zahasara quite literally means thousandfold or infinite. And I absolutely feel like someone should and will comment on how to pronounce that the correct way. This is to move from the conceptual understanding of consciousness into an actual experience and sense of knowing that we're all one with living energy of the universe. This may be a tall order for many of us amidst the day-to-day hustle and bustle of life, but in truth, this is the greatest task in life. It is time to open up your heart and mind to remember that you are not alone in this life journey. You are a part of a great divine symphony. You are guided and supported by infinite power and seen and unseen forces of light. It is time to enter into communion with your guides and angels. It is time to truly know the higher aspects of your own being. This card is a call for deep reflection, prayer, and gratitude for the miracle of your life. Take time to recognize and acknowledge the energy of grace and support in your soul's journey, in your life, and in yourself. Be open to that which you don't know or can't yet explain. Seize any directionless searching and be still. Tap into divine and universal consciousness. Know that divine source of all things is moving through, around, and in you. The answers you seek are already in you. Now, to add to that, it kind of goes back to what we were just talking about, but I have found, in my opinion, from my personal divine experience, is that, doing oracle readings and doing like the things that I put out here on TikTok, YouTube, and all that, while I know it's helping others, and I do the card pulls and I channel the information that are related to the cards, I find that the most valuable, important, and monumental information that I channel from divine is when I step away from the desk and live life. When I walk away and take time to myself to just experience life at its greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, all of it. And it's those moments after an experience of living my life. It could be whatever, it could just be spending time watching a movie with my family, or going to the park, or going to a trunk or treat, or whatever it is. And then I come back to my home and I take a shower and I relax and I lay down in bed and I just lay there. I don't watch nothing. I don't listen to nothing. I just lay there in quiet. Is when all of a sudden my spirit starts filling with information. It's in those very quiet, private, alone times, disconnected from people and from technology, is that I find I commune best with spirit and I'm given the most important information. So just with that, know that if you feel that you are becoming more enlightened and you're starting to see beyond the veil, and you see and understand how we are a part of a much, much bigger energy and a much more intricate design than what you actually see here in the 3D, then be prepared that during those times of isolation and loneliness, take advantage of those times to sit with yourself and to quietly listen to the answers that you seek from Spirit. You will receive them now. You are opening yourself up from the crown to receive the information that you need. The next card out we have is number 42, Insight. It's the understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. This card is actually perfect following that last card. It says here, this card is about self-evaluation and self-understanding. In our modern world, there is so much sharing of information through such a wide variety of mediums, internet, phone, TV, radio, word of mouth, etc., that we can quickly fall into the habit of looking outside of ourselves for the answers that we seek. We value others' opinions beyond our own. To know what we eat, how to act, how to dream, where to live, and who to love. It is saying, it is time to cultivate insight by honestly examining who you are, your past journey, and who you have now become. It is also time to claim your divine capacity and responsibility to claim it, to see beyond the current you, and to recognize your unique truth and potential. So I don't think I have to go much more into that card. I kind of covered it with the last one. It's exactly a great extension of the first card we pulled. And then the next one we have from this deck is number 30. It is called Will. There's a beautiful turtle on it in the sand, walking through a desert as it appears, moving towards something probably slow and steady, which is another card I pulled from my personal deck. And this is a card of expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction, which is leading me to believe that once you have taken the time during your isolation to really, really sit with yourself and understand who you are and listen to the guidance of divine on trudging down your own path, much as the turtle in this picture, that you will have come to this point, will. As you move in the direction of your heart's calling, your will aligns with the universe, allowing your highest path to unfold before you. Your highest path, not your neighbor's highest path, or what your city councilman says you should be doing, or what the teachers at your school say you should be doing, or what your parents say you should be doing, but what you know internally within yourself to be true, what you need to be doing. This message, or this card, is about the expression of communication of our will. It's about voicing our opinions and feeling comfortable to state who we are with pride. It's about being able to assert your will so that you have self-control and you are able to maintain personal boundaries and choices. If we have strong will, we are able to move beyond resistance, beyond doubt, opinions, and judgment of others and ourselves. So, let's move on now to the information that I pulled from my personal deck, a couple of cards of validation. We have, first one out, we live in two separate realities. So you may be feeling that right now with yourself and with those around you that you're close to, that perhaps your reality and how you're viewing life and the way that it actually is, that holds true to yourself, is very much different from those that you reside with or that you love or that are within your family or circles. Next card out we have is Do You Feel Lucky, Punk? Followed by the Winter card. I'm feeling with this energy that with determination, self-reflection, and will and assertiveness, that something that you have been praying for or asking for from divine is finally going to come into fruition. And this is partly because of divine's guidance, but mostly because of your own self-awareness and determination. You're coming into a phase of your life where you are beginning to understand what it is you want. You're understanding who it is you are, and you are without, you have like a lack of fear now. You are fully confident in pushing through to seeing this happen. So you are a huge factor in whatever it is that's going to be coming your way this winter. You are creating your own manifestations because you're finally putting your thoughts into action. And you have been slow and steady. It's a slow and steady wins the race. You've been moving through this energy and this awakening and these realizations slow and steady. You haven't been impulsive. You haven't been rushing. You've held faith that whatever is meant for you is going to come to you, and it finally will come to you because you have put in the work. You have kept on this journey despite some of the setbacks and the dark night of the soul and the ego shedding and the self-doubt and the isolation. It's been rough. And everyone that's been through this will vouch for it's not for the faint of heart. It is a very difficult path, but it can be more difficult for you when you continue to wear those egos. It's going to be more difficult when you resist change and resist your own evolution, as you're shedding those egos and letting down your guard and opening yourself up to the possibilities and allowing the universe to work with you and not working against it so much, that you're going to find that slow and steady does win the race. Does say here, next card out, people are strange, you are not paranoid, unleash the beast, protect yourself. So with your awakenings and with this huge massive change in your energy, you're going to find a lot of resistance from people around you. People may judge you. People will not understand your perspectives and why you believe the way you believe or why you're moving the way that you're moving. Spirit wants you to stand firm in your choices. You know your path. Don't stray away because people are trying to intimidate you into believing in their mythologies. People are trying to get you to follow the sheep. Be a part of the crowd. Do what we're all doing because that's what we've been told for ages that we need to do. That's all, folks. Endings, and then with every ending comes a new beginning. So Spirit just wants to remind you that even though it feels that a lot of endings are happening in your life, that with every ending comes a new beginning, meaning that you may have had to walk away from people. The biggest one, you probably had to walk away from a lot of preconceived ideas that you've had in your mind, in your spirit, in your heart, in your vessel, in your energy for a long time. You're finally getting rid of those energies, and it feels awkward. It feels uncomfortable. It's scary. It feels very, like you're very vulnerable. You're very open. You need to realize that with letting those things go, you're now opening up your energy field to receive more abundance, a higher calling, a higher path. And I'm going to move really quick through the last part because I am running out of time on my part 2, but I did do some ruin rolls to, and pulled one more card to get like a final like affirmation from Spirit on where we are, final choices, like what is your advice. And the card I pulled is I'm ready. Release control, affirmation. Keep saying to yourself, I'm ready, because you are. Stop thinking and start doing, Spirit says. Get out of your head and into your heart. Allow Spirit to work with you and your soul and start following your path. You are ready. Start making the movements today, one foot in front of the other. It's all about action now. It's no more thinking and dwelling and sitting on making a decision. Make the decision to move on your path today, one day at a time. You don't have to do it all in one day, but you definitely need to start making movement. You know what you need to do. You know the direction you need to go into. Start moving down that road, just like that sweet little turtle right there. Anyways, that is your message for the week. I definitely hope it helped you guys. Have a good one. Bye.